So as the code starting appears in the console, and then you have the green light going off on the buzzer. Then it starts reading values. The first 5 values for the rolling average were none, but ever since then, this is the raw data. This is the average. This is the speed, or the relative speed. These two are the motor activity. As you can see, they're all on off as it's not moving. And then these 3 are the LED. Is the LED signal, and then this is the buzzer activity, or sorry, these are 3 are activity. So then, as you can see, if you hold that, so as you can see, when we take our device and we move it upwards, the motors turn one way, and hold on, hold on, there we go. So now when we turn it upwards, the claw goes this way, and then we go down, the fingers release. And then vice versa. However, unfortunately, the yarn is getting stuck in the gears. However, you can see that the gears are still moving, and then the claw is tightening. The only issue is that since there's nothing hard actually keeping it in place, what's it called? And these are getting stuck. The movement isn't as noticeable. However, when I completely twist it down, you can see that these are more tense than when I do this, and now they're a lot more loose. And now it's a max extension, and this is max downwards extension of the fingers. So this is sort of like grasping your hand. And this is like fully extending your hand essentially. As you can see, there's a lot more motion this way. They're being pulled this way. So now, if we look back here, we can see that the speed, when it's moved up slightly, around to, let's say, between 10 and 33 degrees. I'm going to put it down. But between 10 and 33 degrees, the speed went up to 0.25, and then it increments slowly. And as you can see, the speed slowly rises and does then slowly fall. This is done so that the motors have a chance to slowly rise and fall. And then between 10 degrees and -10, it doesn't move. And then greater than that, it does move. And then if I can just get it before these motors start working, but if it goes to 90 degrees, then the buzzer does turn on to let you know that you've reached your max acceleration. And as you can see, the hand is still opening and closing. And then that did break.